Hi guys, welcome to Tea Traders Social. In this session we're going to talk about some of the different types of tea that there are, and some that you will be very familiar with, I'm sure, and others perhaps that you may not have tried. Now here at the shop we have over 100 different types of tea in our range, and the vast majority of those are available on our website if you want to try them. And we've got a whole range of classic teas from a group of teas, the black teas, which are the everyday teas that are widely drunk in the UK. And one of those most popular teas, of course, is a breakfast tea, English breakfast. But other drinks, other black teas that you'll have come across include Assams, Darjeelings, and Earl Greys, and there are a wide range of other black teas available. We have over 40 different types of black tea here in the shop. The one in front of me today that I've picked out is a very traditional, very classic black tea, and this is from China. This is a black tea called Heman. It's ever so slightly smoky, and it's got a very distinctive flavour, which becomes quite addictive actually. If you acquire the taste for this one, then it can very quickly become your go-to tea, your favourite black tea, and quite a few customers come in specifically for this on a regular basis. The smokiness is quite distinctive, and the fact that it's a very adaptable tea means that it's often used in black tea blends. And we have a range of teas, for example, our Rose Kongu tea, which the Heman tea is used as the base for, and then blended with other ingredients. One of the simplest teas that you'll come across, and one of the finest teas that exists, is a type of tea called white tea. And they are very delicate and very simple, and they have very limited processing. So once the leaves are harvested, withered and dried, the leaf doesn't go through many other stages of processing to develop the stronger range of flavours that green teas or black teas might have. So white teas are enjoyed for their delicacy, and you sometimes have to search for the taste, if that makes sense. It's a very light, very refreshing tea, but the flavour is completely different to, for example, black teas that we may be more familiar with in the UK. One of the finest white teas is this one here, and this is Jasmine Dragon Pearls. And in this case, the tea leaves are withered once they're harvested, and once they become pliable, they're rolled, and the leaves are rolled into little balls, a bit like a paper ball, and those are then dried, and when they're infused in water, they will rehydrate and open and release their flavour. Excuse me. And we'll talk more about white teas and the dragon pearls in a separate video because they are really quite special, and there's quite a lot of distinctive information to share with you. And then the other wide range of teas that I'm sure you've come across are the green teas. And in this case, we've got a green tea from an artisan grower in Vietnam. This is a Mao Feng green tea. This is produced in small batches. It comes from smallholder farms in Hang Giang in North Vietnam, and that's an area close to the Chinese border. This is a medium strength green tea, and green teas, you might be familiar, have antioxidants in them, and so many people drink these teas because they enjoy the taste, and also because the antioxidants are beneficial to health. Have to be careful when you brew green tea. Some people try green tea and find it too bitter to their taste, and that's a lot to do with how you brew and prepare the tea. and in another video we'll talk about that in more detail. Then there are some teas that are less familiar to tea drinkers in the UK. If you really enjoy your teas, then you may well have come across these lesser known teas for us, but these are widely drunk in Asia. And we have here an Oolong Tea, which is a semi-fermented tea. And next to that, we've got a Pu'er tea from China, which is a fully fermented tea. And here at the front, we have a brick of fully fermented Fu tea, again from China. And all of these semi-fermented and fermented teas have a beneficial quality to them. They help with your digestive system and they're beneficial to your health. But more importantly, they have a delicious flavour. I don't know why really they're not drunk more widely in the UK. They are a little lighter in taste in the main, although the Pu'er is the stronger, that's fully fermented and has a very distinct flavour. But there's a wide range of Oolong teas, and again, in our future videos, we'll be talking about those, their character, and how they're produced, and how they differ so much from some of the other teas that we've looked at. And then we have a little bit more breadth to our range of teas, a few teas that are really quite unusual, quite rare, produced in limited quantities. And for example, we have a yellow tea that we sell here. This is the Sunon yellow tea from China. And yellow tea is a highly prized, quite expensive tea actually. And it's a hybrid tea. It's somewhere between a black tea and a semi-fermented oolong. And it's produced in quite a time-consuming way and in small batches. And that one is for perhaps a tea connoisseur to try, or someone who's curious to expand their range of teas to their collection. So here we have a range of teas which just give you a flavour for what we have on the shelves behind me. And we have our range on our website if you'd like to explore. That's www.teatraders.co.uk. Or indeed, you can visit us here in the shop and we'll brew you a pot of tea to try and talk to you about the tea. We love talking about tea and we love visitors to the shop who want to come and see our range in person and taste them with us. So until next time, happy drinking. We'll see you soon.